glad that you are still able to attend despite my mispronunciation of your homeland. That is very generous of you to forgive me in that way. Any more Bruce Lego episodes? I'm working on one right now, K Steino. It is going really well. It's probably one of my favorite episodes I've ever made, so it's going good. Thanks for being around. Hope you're all good. Thank you, big fat lols. I'm good. I'm good. So, Arkham City side content. Will Big Biff return? I wish, dude. I think he's... The chances of spotting him are 1 in a million, you know? Josh, thank you very much. Oh, we're repeating. We're repeating. There we go. Thanks so much for the sub, dude. 39 months is a ridiculous... This is so crazy. To think that I haven't streamed for majority of those 39 months is pretty wild, dude, so thank you. Will I do big head mode? I mean, I have to check it out, right? Yeah, I mean, 3 years, that is insane. Josh has been, like, around for... I mean, you've been around since, like, the first episode of TGB, right? It's pretty wild. It's, I feel like I know Josh, you know what I mean? I'm getting parasocial with it. Nah, but thank you, dude. Josh was also my first patron, which is crazy. You would swear that I know him in real life, but I don't. He's just a... He just, I don't know, man. But he's a legend. I don't blame you, uncooked bread. I'm late. I'm late, I know. I wasn't anticipating the morning I was going to have. It's now afternoon for me. But you know what, that's fine. I'm seeing a few people who are here right now that haven't been able to make it to the earlier times. So thank you for dropping in when you've got the opportunity. I used to stream at more sporadic times, like pretty much any time of the day. So I was harder to catch back then. Now I'm easier to catch, but I unintentionally fuck over a big group of people who might have seen me live in the past, but can't really now. How you going, James? Welcome back. Alright, Josh, as long as you don't tell her, we're good. Yes, Gators. Yes. Have you been around the last couple of days, Gators? I think you were here earlier this week, weren't you? Do they have cadets in Australia? Because I just finished a fitness test, and the dumbass cadets in my corps decided to do the beep test first. We do have cadets, yeah. I did cadets for a while, actually, back in the day. How much personal information am I going to reveal about myself? Let's see. Yeah, I did cadets for a little bit when I was younger. I never had plans of going into the military. It just seemed fun. Unless cadets mean something different for you. Yeah, it's tough to do a good time for everyone. Literally impossible, I may say. New Eyezayar lore to add to the wiki page. You can add it to my early life section when I get a Wikipedia page. Hopefully for a good reason, or a neutral reason, and not for a bad reason. That's always the goal, right? Jesus, Muffalo. Jesus Christ. What, when I was like 12 years old? Do I have a famous birthdays page? I don't think I've ever revealed what my birthday is. I actually don't think I ever have. I never make a post when it's my birthday. I don't think I ever have. And I think we'll keep it that way. I think I like that. I may have done it very early maybe in the first year that I streamed. But besides that, yeah, no, I'm quiet about my birthday. Let's see if I do have I mean, I'm not by any stretch of the imagination famous, so I don't know why I would have one, but let's have a look at famous birthdays and see if I go in there. How non-famous can you be and still have a famous birthdays page? Nah, I'm not on there, obviously, which is good. My plan is going well. When's Matt Pat's birthday? Yeah, he looks like a November 15th, 1986 guy, for sure. He's 37 years old? Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Spidey. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the 500 bits. That's legendary. That's actually insane. Thank you. I can't remember what bits convert into dollars, but I really appreciate it regardless.
Happy birthday then, since we don't know it.
It does. It's the thought that counts by either way. That's lovely. Thank you. 4 advertisements in one? Did you just get hit with a fucking quadruple advertisement? 1 bit equals $1. Oh my god. Spidey must be rich. Who's here that hasn't been able to make it in the other streams this week? Is this actually a convenient time for anybody? I'd like to think this is like the optimal time for somebody. Now that you're streaming more, do you plan on adding more mods? I don't know. We'll see. There's definitely, like, my Twitch audience is quite small. I could make it bigger, and I do plan on growing the Twitch this year, even though that's kind of a secondary priority to just being on Twitch more. But, we'll see. I'm pretty lucky. Most people here are relatively tame. And, you know, easy to get along with. But if when I make a video or something and I end up shouting the Twitch out and get more people over here, we'll see what happens. There was definitely, the first time I added mods, I think, was when I started doing, well, not the first time I added mods, but the first time I added more mods was when I made a video advertising the Twitch and we had like 700 viewers or something. Because it was like a video specifically made for that stream that I've since taken down. And I needed people to like actually moderate it because there was just, you know, the more people you have, the more likely you are to have somebody spamming the N-word or something. And we can't have that because, obviously, that is crazy fucking behavior, just coming into the chat and just doing that. Relatively tame and easy to get along with are not what my family would say about me. Hey, Lost, you know what? You seem great. You seem great. Your family's wrong. Maybe they're not. I don't know. You seem great. Robert's a banned word here. IJP. Be very careful. Good to know they got mods specifically because of me. Was that your first stream, Muffalo? I feel like you've been around here for way longer than that. Maybe not. Who are people that I remember from, like, the Ghost... I always point at the Ghost of Tsushima streams as being, like... They were some of my first streams, right? I can't remember what the very first game I streamed was, but... I think the first couple of streams were just chatting. Ghost might have been the first game, and then The Last of Us as well. You definitely came in on the TGB ones, Muffalo. I was just going... This most recent episode of TGB that I've been working on will be the... It concludes the footage that I collected during those TGB streams. So, on... What's the mission called? Horseflesh for Dinner. That's the last of the stream footage that I have. And one of the core strategies was expanded on by you. We basically confirming that what we were trying not only worked, but you also had a more optimal way of doing it. So that's pretty cool. I was looking, like, there's hours, there was like 3 or 4 hours of just that mission, I think. There may even be a little bit more than that. I can check, but yeah, it took a very long time. That was cool. Going over that gave me a lot of nostalgia, honestly. It was definitely a different time. And one thing that made me a little bit sad, like, I've always been genuine in my streams. Like, I'm not interested in putting on a character or anything, but I feel like I could really tell I was unfamiliar with streaming back then. I felt like this desperation to be consistently entertaining. And I felt like I was listening to some of that footage and I was like, man, you can take a breather and just, like, relax, dude. It was just a very hyped up version of myself, I think. And it could have contributed to why I didn't stream a whole lot after that. If you have to... Like, some people are good at it, don't get me wrong, but if you are going into streaming trying to just put your actual self forward, to then amp it up in any particular way artificially is not sustainable, you know? And it wasn't constant, but there was a constant desire to be as entertaining as possible 24/7. It's just not really possible, you know? Bread, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. But there were some good times in those streams. Oh my god, am I not gonna get copyrighted for the Nintendo 64 music? I'm on a chill video game music playlist right now. Most of it's not copyrighted. Who knows? Maybe Nintendo will break through my door right now and stab me to death. Why do the bit notifications come through 10 seconds late? I must have a setting incorrect. But yeah, that pressure to be maximum entertaining always ironically makes you way less entertaining, because it's just, at least for me anyway. That's one of the things you actually have to accept when you're going into streaming, is like, you can't maintain a certain amount of energy the entire time, and as soon as you try and push it, it kind of falls apart. Being entertaining seems to come naturally to you. Do you know? I don't know if you're joking or not, Henruzel, but that is a huge compliment to give somebody. Appreciate that. Especially for somebody trying to do what I'm doing with, not specifically streaming, but making videos and stuff. I would say anybody who makes videos, at least for the purpose of entertainment, their biggest fear is not being able to entertain people. You would be failing your goal there. Master Waffler. I was actually, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was talking about how I'd started streaming again. And I was like, man, I've really been waffling a lot. Like, when I stream, it's so enjoyable for me to just have a sort of like back and forth with everybody watching. And he's like, yeah, you have always, I want a conversation, I'll go to you. Like, if I need to, you know how to talk, that's for fucking sure. I was like, all right, I'll take it. Thanks, dude. I think that's a compliment. Is it a nice way of saying you don't shut up? Yes. But it's, you know, I'll take it. I'm just looking through that old footage now. How many hours did we have on horseflesh for dinner?
Low-key, your streams are worth losing sleep for. Never in my mind would I think of possibly doing videos, but you're pretty funny, so it kind of gave me some ideas.
Thanks for the 100 bits, dude. That's great. That's, pretty damn cool. There's so many different little things that I never would have gotten into if it weren't for certain people. And, to be that somebody for someone else is, pretty cool. It's pretty dope. Was it 1 stream or 2? I think it might have even been 3. Let me have a look. I've got my footage pretty well organized these days. It was 3 streams. The first one went for 3 hours and 20 minutes. We were streaming a fuckload of time back then. The next stream was 2 hours and 20 minutes. And the stream after that was an hour. Holy hell. Anybody good at math, put that one together. 3 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then an hour. So, holy shit. Like, yeah, six something hours. I failed math for a long time as well. I'm not so bad at math if I have a piece of paper in front of me and I can work it out, but I was never, like, off the top of my head good or anything. I very much had the mindset. Well, when I was younger, I had the mindset that I was just shit at math. I'm not sure where I picked it up. It might have been, like, from grade 4 onwards. And I definitely... Look, I'm not naturally talented. I don't have, like, a... I don't have... What do you call it when somebody's sort of just... They can get the hang of something? I don't have that for maths. But I have always had it for English. And I think I had my lack of mathematical skill... and my sort of able to grasp English, like, that was bolstered, and so I went through my entire schooling life thinking that I was just naturally bad at math. And it was one of the main subjects that I would fail, right? And then it came to my senior years at school, and they were like, you have to pass this math subject so you have enough points to pass grade 12, basically. I think this was in year 11 and 12. And I was like, well, fuck. I really hated school, to tell you the truth. And I was like, but I'm not going to do it for nothing. I knew I was going to go through to grade 12, but I was like, if I'm going to actually do all 12 years, I better make sure that I pass. So, you know, I worked my ass off a little bit and actually easily passed the subject and actually did quite well. And this should be obvious, but I guess, you know, hindsight's 20/20 and all that. But it's like, I'm not really just naturally shit at math. I just must have got the idea early in schooling and then just went, I'm shit at this. I will fail this every year. It's even... I mean, math is even half the reason I have this username on YouTube and stuff. It was a math test in grade 9. And I didn't know shit because I hadn't studied for it. And we had a substitute teacher on the test day. And so we had to put our name and stuff at the top of the sheet. And I just wrote my name out the way that it's written on my username. And the test never made its way back to me. It was only in the final week of grade 9 that my actual math teacher was like, hey, it says here that you didn't do this one test from earlier in the year, but you were also marked as being here, so there's no way you couldn't have done it. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I did it. I did it. And I wasn't lying. I did do it. I probably failed, but I did do it. And it obviously just got lost in the filing, because who the fuck, that's nobody's name. I've never cheated a test, no. This may be dumb, but I was more happy to fail a test outright than to cheat on a test. I was trolling. What can I say? I can't stay long because I'm recovering from a surgery on my stomach that I had a couple of days ago. But your videos are helping during my recovery. Sean, Jesus, dude. Wishing you a speedy recovery. I hope that it was nothing too serious. I haven't had a surgery in a long time. I'm not going to reveal what surgeries I've had. That may be too much personal information, but the last surgery I had was for my broken arm. They had to set it back into place and do so. I can't even remember what they did to me. I could be a victim of Weapon X and wouldn't even know it, because I must have been on so many drugs that I can't remember what happened. They could have Robocopped me. I would have no idea. It's kind of scary how that period of time is relatively hazy to me. They turned me into a sleeper agent. I don't know if I can, Jack. I don't know if I can. But yeah, I've only had like 3 surgeries in my life, thankfully. I'm saving them all for when I'm old. I'll take that, Ludicrous. I think being a limbless blob is not so bad. Is it your birthday today, Mirage? You know, I was surprised. Since I was thinking about, since you mod Lego Batman 1, I was surprised. I had a quick look yesterday and looked at some mods for Arkham City, and seems to have a relatively active modding community. Small, but active. Wait, do most people have more than 3 by your age? Do they? I don't know, maybe like a lot of people have like a severe one. I've never had like a life-changing or life-threatening surgery or to fix something life-threatening. I might not have even had 3. Let me think. I think I had 1 when I was a kid and 1 when I was a teenager, I think. I don't think it was 3. Gotta save all your luck for that hip replacement in 60 years. I actually may need a hip replacement. I've got a pretty shitty hip, which is not good for a 22-year-old, but... Am I 22 or 23? I'm 22. Shit, I just narrowed down the birthday months. It's not January. Oh, it could be January. Could be January. Probably it's not January. I think I've said what year I'm born. You can have that, alright? You know what I should have done? I should have said my birthday is like January 22nd, and everybody would have just gone with that. I would just have to remember to celebrate a second birthday every year. Can you imagine being born in 2019? Is it even like physically possible for somebody born in 2019 to watch this on their own volition right now? You'd have to be clued on, I think. Pretty clued on 4-year-old. They'd be 3, true. They could be 4. Any 2019 babies here? 5 if early, true. Well, I'll tell you this, if you were born in 2019, get the fuck out of here. We don't want ya. Is that ageist? It just might be. Fender, thanks for the prime, dude. I appreciate it. As long as you weren't born in 2019, I appreciate it greatly. Do you have any advice on growing a Twitch audience? Also, I love the streams. Thanks, Raccoon. Well, my Twitch audience isn't really big, because it's never been the priority. It's always been a secondary thing. That I'm just pouring a lot more attention to this year. And hopefully beyond as well, because I think it's a good supplemental thing. I think having a Twitch audience is definitely something worth doing if you want to do it and you already have an audience, right? Like I stream with a smaller audience. Fender, Jesus Christ, dude. What the hell? That is crazy, dude. What are you doing? I appreciate it greatly, but I don't know what you're doing. Has he even said a word? You're a legend. You're a legend. I don't know what else to say. You're a legend. The dude hasn't said a word. He's out here just dropping bombs. Was he born in 2019 and he's trying to... He's just accidentally clicked the wrong button? That 2019 joke isn't going to work for much longer. 2019 babies will be cognizant soon. That's pretty scary. Thank you very much, Vendo. That is insanely generous. I'm literally just rambling my heart out here.
Bruce.
Oh, thanks very much, Fender. That's insanely generous. Thank you. What was I saying before Fender shook my life up like that? You're good, Fender. I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding about the 2019 kids. Get out of here. You're actually not even legally allowed to be here per Twitch's terms of service. So, bottle on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Twitch. So yeah, Twitch is a really cool thing if you already have an established audience out there. But I would not recommend solely trying to grow a Twitch or any live streaming channel, really. Because I'm sure you've heard this a million times, maybe not since you did ask me the question, but discoverability on Twitch is not good. It is not good. A staggeringly small amount of people browse Twitch the way that they browse YouTube. It is harder to hook somebody in on Twitch. Not all of your best moments are during a stream. Some of your most boring moments, no matter how entertaining you might be, are on Twitch. And so it's much harder to hook somebody in. It's harder to get people interested, excited, or dedicated about Twitch content. So the best way to grow on Twitch and any live streaming platform, really, as crazy as a business model as this is, the best way to grow on Twitch is to grow on other platforms. Be it YouTube is the best one, but be it basically anything else. If you can make stuff that people enjoy and people become invested in you in one way or another, then you can get them to come and watch you here. But some people blow up on Twitch, but it is some people. And I'm talking like there may be a new big Twitch personality that only does Twitch once a year. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a few more than that, but it wouldn't be more than 10 a year. It's pretty dire on Twitch itself, so yeah, that's my advice. I'm sorry, lols. You don't make the rules. I'm putting my foot down. This is my kingdom. I just hit 30 minutes on the dot. Jesus Christ. Twitch sucks for discovering new streamers. Yeah, it'll never... I don't think they can turn it around at this point. They actually, you know what? They probably could, but they could make it better, but just the nature of live streaming doesn't... it doesn't lend itself to roping in new people. I know your audience isn't huge, but I do have to say the people in it are cool, and it's pretty fun for me to interact with them in chat, and we all have a shared interest in humor. It's pretty cool, and that's what I was saying before, is like I'm pretty happy to have a relatively small Twitch audience, because Twitch isn't my main focus. It's not what I'm pouring most of my energy into, and there's benefits to having a little bit of a smaller audience. Would I be mad if the Twitch audience grew? No, but there's also, I know for certain, things that I could do that would rapidly grow the Twitch because I have a presence on YouTube. So when I do want certain streams to get more attention, and when I do want to grow the Twitch, I can do that. But for now, I'm just happy completing the goal of being here more often. I think I'll I'll look into growing this thing over here during this year sometime, but it's not my main priority at the moment. I enjoy Video Game Donkey's chat because they all have his sense of humor. Donkey is like... He uses Twitch in a similar way to like... Like, I don't think Donkey will ever be a daily streamer or anything like that. Like, he did it for a bit, but... He's somebody where, like, he's in a similar boat where his Twitch audience could be absolutely huge if he wanted it to be. But, like, he's often quite low-key over here whenever he does stream. And I have seen some of his streams, and his chat was actually, for a YouTuber of his size, it was a good chat. you know, which is something to be proud of. Either great moderation or just a distinct lack of assholes, you know, which is good. I nominated you for Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem of what? Australian Hidden Gems? Honestly, we're all amazed you're on a 10-day streak. Bro didn't even go back on his word. That's some Chad shit. Well, I've gone back on my word a lot of times. So, the thing is, like, I made some heavy goals in terms of, like, statistics for the channel and stuff this year. Like, some concrete number goals. But I also just made a lot of goals this year in terms of, changing some of the habits I have, and I did have a habit of over-promising certain things and then not delivering. I would like to say not in terms of quality, but in terms of, you know, I don't want to end a stream or something and be like, I will definitely see you tomorrow. Never mind. 11 months have passed. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for staying subscribed. It's just like, I don't want to do that. And it's never been an intentional thing, but it happened regardless. So, yeah. So there's been like a lot of concrete number related goals. Hit this number, do this thing. But a lot of the things that I decided I wanted to focus on this year were stuff like that. Because it's a lot of goals where if I can even stick to it 70% of the time, or 60% of the time, you know, it will improve every area of my life, which is obviously a positive. It's nearly 1 a.m. We should probably play some video games, eh? If you could meet a female version of yourself from across the multiverse, what would you two talk about? I have no fucking idea. Probably the Dark Tower. We'd probably talk about the Dark Tower. Me and my multiversal female version. Because we could literally, like, by meeting a multiversal version of myself that just so happens to be female, that would consequently prove the multiverse exists. And there's like some multiversal component of the Dark Tower. And I think we would both be like pretty amazed by that. So we'd be pretty happy about that. But no, we're not going to go on an immortality level rant there. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because I have never met another person that shares the same enthusiasm for the Dark Tower as I do, but I know that every multiversal version of myself has to have that. That is like a canon element of me. The way Peter Parker has to lose a loved one, I have to like the Dark Tower. And so, you know, I would finally be able to have a conversation with someone equally as enthusiastic about that series. It's a great series. A very fucking weird series, but a good series. And now we will talk about the Dark Tower for 8 hours. My girlfriend has to put up with that already. I won't put you through it. When I finished the Dark Tower, it was nearly all I spoke about for like a very long time. Imagine living with me. You guys get an hour and a half maximum with me per day. It's okay in small doses. You don't want to live with me. It's a dangerous game. Little bat. That is you have a soul, okay? That's not your canon event. Any news on the food eat boy? Food eat boy? On the food? Oh, Dark Tower is a book series. Thank you, Henruzel. That's... If your messages are getting blocked, Mirage, it's probably the auto mod picking up something you've said. Unless you're saying something truly bad, then somebody's probably getting rid of you. Your canon event is Transformers. Ziggy Zag, thanks for the prime, dude. Somebody also, not to take away your moment to shine, Ziggy Zag, I really do appreciate that, man. It's nice to know some people would love to use their prime on me. That is, I'll take that. It's very flattering. But somebody subscribed while we weren't even live, and I would just like to acknowledge that. I almost forgot. Where is he? Where'd he go? Or maybe they do that so that they don't appear on stream. I know some people prefer that. Somebody did it. I can't find it right now, but what an absolute Chad move. Yeah, no spoilers for Dark Tower. Some of the spoilers, that series is so strange. Some of the spoilers I could just say and it would never make sense until you get there. Aren't you able to quiet sub? You may be able to. But the fact that I don't really know how to do that is pretty telling of it might be a little bit obscure. It's a mystery, Jack. How many books? 8, I believe. Have you watched any Batman cartoons besides the animated series? Oh yeah, I've watched a good amount, mostly the movies. Mostly the movies, a lot of the movies. I've got like a lot of box sets of quite a few of them. Dom Rocks, thank you, man. This is the first time I've heard someone mention the Dark Tower, except for when that terrible movie came out a few years back. I love the series. Thank you for the prime, by the way, dude. It is a great series, and that movie did irreparable damage to anybody maybe wanting to get into the franchise, I'm sure. I actually haven't brought myself to watch the movie, so any shit I talk about it is based off trailers and what I've heard, but my god. I don't know if I ever want to watch it. I don't want it to be in my mind when I read the books again, or like I even kind of like the casting. The casting's interesting.
This is the first time I have heard someone mention the Dark Tower except for when the
I wonder why those are
movie
coming
came
through
out
so
a few
late.
years back. Love the series.
Yeah, sorry about that, Milk. But it's crazy. They managed to get Idris Elba on that, and just for it to be such a dumpster fire. Apparently, again, I haven't seen it, but really sucks. Lols, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. You don't want Hollywood to taint your perception of the series. Totally understandable. Yeah, well, man, like that's the thing. If you're a fan of a movie franchise, it's kind of hard to not check out the next movie. And if those movies start going down the shit chute of like being a franchise that overstays its welcome, that must be very painful. I'm sorry if you've had to experience that. Yeah, like the first thing that comes to mind obviously is Marvel and Star Wars. That's never going to end. And see, I love Marvel stuff, but never got invested really in the cinematic universe. So it's like a bullet I dodged. I feel like I do feel a little bit sad I didn't experience through to Endgame with everybody else as somebody who loves those characters. But at the same time, it's a little less painful for me. I'm kind of just indifferent, you know? It's an interesting thing to see how uninteresting you can make literal fucking superheroes the way they do it these days. The last superhero movie I watched, I think, was Black Widow. Like the last new release, I mean. And I actually didn't hate the first half of that movie. Especially the intro. The intro made me think they were going to do something really interesting with it. And Black Widow released when the decline of the MCU wasn't as pronounced. And so it had only been like people were starting to talk about it a bit more. And I was like, okay, they're really doing a hard turn here to try and pivot away from being overly stale. And then we got 30 or so minutes into the movie and I was like, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We're doing this. Yeah, it was tough, Pseudo. Yeah, a crime, Muffalo. Guardian, yeah, I want to watch Guardians 3. I want to watch Guardians 3. There's a few still on my list. Dark Tower would be a banging TV show, though. This is what I mean. So, I won't watch the movie, but no matter how bad the show is, I'll watch the show. Because there's a show in production right now, I'm pretty sure. Or at least in the early stages of production. And the guy behind it, who I suppose will end up being the writer and the showrunner, has made a lot of good Stephen King adaptations, so I've heard. So I have a little bit of faith that it'll be at least passable, but I'd love for it to be great. I'd love for it to have a Game of Thrones early Game of Thrones quality to it. Because you really could, like, the Dark Tower could be a big thing with mainstream audiences if it's marketed correctly and obviously if it's good. Not as big as Game of Thrones. I don't know if we'll ever see a show that big again in terms of, like, everybody's watching it. Like, you go to the gym and people are asking you if you've seen the new episode of Game of Thrones. You go to school and people are discussing the new episode of Game of Thrones. There's teachers in the staff room are discussing the new episode of Game of Thrones. You go to see a therapist and they ask you how you felt about the newest character death in Game of Thrones. You call the police because somebody's literally trying to murder you and they start talking with the criminal about the newest episode of Game of Thrones. I don't know if anything will ever happen like that again. On that scale. Because everything's so split up now. Everybody's watching different stuff. Everything's like a sub-community type of thing. There's too much stuff. But I'd like to be wrong. That would be cool. There's 2 big fat lols? What is going on right now? I never cared about Game of Thrones. I missed the train. I watched it around the time that season 6 came out, I think. I watched up until season 4 or 5, and I sort of had my fill, I think. I really, really loved the first 3 or 4 seasons, and then whether it was, I think it was season 5 I stopped watching, or maybe the end of season 4, I'm not sure, but it started to lose its flavor a bit for me. Thank you, Fender. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you for the 500 bits, dude. I'm not sure why the alerts are so late, but I really appreciate it. You're in my attic? I don't have an attic. So you're in big trouble. We're still yapping, Rogan, but I'd like to think that's part of the stream at this point. Technically, I would have an attic. Doesn't everybody technically... It's not like an American attic where you can walk up this, pull down the steps and walk up there. I think you'd have a pretty miserable time in my attic. Oh, well, there you go, Rogan. It's only a matter of time before the next big show. I'm not saying there will never be a big show ever again, of course, but Game of Thrones was like cultural phenomena. Everybody spoke about it. Like a show where grandmas everywhere and postmen and police officers and they're just everybody, every type of person is talking about it. Like a Seinfeld. There was the last episode of that was such a big deal for like everybody in the Western world was talking about Seinfeld. Oh, they were the same where you lived, Dom? you don't live in Australia, do you? I feel like Australia, like, it's rare for us to have that. Australians are kind of, I don't know. They're weird with TV. We are weird with TV. Like, everybody I feel like past the year 2000, there's not really a show that everybody collectively watched or talked about, besides Game of Thrones, but that's obviously a confirmation bias from me there. I'm sure people do, but... Breaking Bad's final season was when it got crazy ratings. Yeah, I hear from season 4 onwards. Everybody's busy watching a current affair in Australia to give a shit about a good TV show. You like the Atlanta show a lot? I've been meaning to check that out for a while, since like its 2nd season or something. Alright. I'm gonna get this game up. Because I already started everything late today in general, so... The Last of Us show hits hard. I don't know what's stopping me from checking that out. I think I'm a little afraid to be super disappointed by it. Because... I don't know. I'm probably judging a book by its cover, but it looks... I don't know. It looks a little... crusty. I hear it's pretty good. I just don't know if I really want to... like, I liked the game's presentation of everything, and I'm not like a mega Last of Us fan. Like, I think it's quite good, and it does have a place in my... like, I don't know. It's some of the best games I've played, you know, and I have good memories with them and stuff, but they're not... I'm not a massive fan of the franchise. I'm like a 7 out of 10 fan of the franchise. So to experience the first game again in a different medium, you know, there's so many other shows that I would rather watch. Bring back Mythbusters and Canada's Worst Drivers on Discovery. Dude. I can't stand, like, I hate, like, we have these ongoing shows, but they're not really made as much anymore, so you get a lot of reruns in Australia. There was an episode of Border Security on a couple of days ago, and I was like, they were not letting some guy into the country doing a security check, and it was showing footage of the border officer. She was like on this computer and she was checking his details, and the computer, it looked fucking ancient, and I was like, hang on a second. This episode is from like 2003 or something. And yet they just and this wasn't even middle of the day type stuff. This was like 9 o'clock at night. Do you not have something better to put on television? An episode of Border Security from 2003. That's all we got. This country is doomed. Doomed. I think the presentation of The Last of Us show took some creative liberties that the games could probably not pull off very easily. I think it's worth watching. I quite like, what's his name? Oh yeah, I really like this actor that I can't even remember the name of. The dude who plays Joel. I can't remember his name. I haven't seen him in much, but I like his screen presence. That is very fucking loud. NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played. This is going to be very... The game crashed. Alright, sick. A dream come true. I had to hit record. That's him, Desi. Mandalorian's another show I haven't seen, actually. Why won't the record button work? There we go. Alright, we're going to have a bit of a short Arkham City session today. I'm going to be doing some of the side content. I'm not ready to move on from it just yet. We only just finished the main story. Invincible's a great show, Johnny. That's probably the show I watched most recently. Why isn't it game capturing? There we go. Expect that, weirdo. So epic. That is so loud for me. I need to turn it down for myself. The game's probably going to crash again, but that's the price we pay. There we go. I haven't even plugged my controller in. I'm so fucking disorganized today. Where is my cord? You'll have to bear with me. I have to get my cord from another room. So, crucify me. Watch Bruce on his gargoyle real quick. I'll be right back. That was a disaster. It's just one of those disastrous kind of days. So I went looking for my cord with my controller in hand. And I found it. And then I came back into the room with my cord and plugged the cord in. Went to plug the controller in. Realized, wait, where's the controller? Left it in the other room, so I had to go back and grab the controller and then plug the cord in. It's good stuff. That's really lovely. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are that Twitch streamers are the worst people to ask that question. Because I'll be completely honest with you, I have no idea what I'm fucking talking about there. I'm the wrong one to ask. My opinion means nothing. Why is this just available to you as soon as you finish the game? I understand the curiosity about how people you watch feel about controversial issues. Sometimes I'm watching people and when you sort of know their personality, you do wonder what their take is on a certain thing, but that's the last thing I'm even gonna go into while I'm playing Arkham City, sitting in Australia, uneducated on the topic. You know what I mean? So I tried to avoid the question, but you were persistent, so that's my answer, dude. I'm just gonna go regular Batman because I really like that suit. Holy shit. Sorry if that came off like, I don't know, maybe aggressive's not the word. Snarky or something, Chase. I do get it, but I wouldn't even be able to give you a good answer on my opinion because I don't know enough about it. And it's a shit situation, and that's all I can really say. Yeah. Bad thing bad. We only thirst for Bruce here. I was wondering why all of a sudden people had gone mental. So, my question is, in terms of this extra content that we're now at, so I actually looked this up. So we have the DLCs for City seem to be, you're right, Archase, you're good. The DLCs for City seem to be Harley's Revenge, I think, is the only story-based one, right? And then the rest are challenge maps and stuff that I'm not interested in doing the challenge maps. I can't even play the game regularly at the best of times. I do have a glass of water. Lego Bruce, for sure. He's just a more complete killer. Yeah, the rest are challenge maps, and then I think, like, the Catwoman stuff adds to the main story. And then I suppose, what is this, her last objective, then? What brand of water? TAP. TAP water. I'm just going to do her last objective and then see. Because I remember it being like, you can switch between Catwoman and Bruce once you finish the game. So, I guess I'll try and get back to that point. Is the game loud? It might be a bit. The game is loud. Sorry, feline woman. I'm going to turn this down a bit. It felt like it really went up in audio there. I don't know what happened. Let me know how it is now. Fortnite bomb reference. That was a Fortnite OG rocket launcher reference.
Is she dead?
Hang on. She's waking up.
Damn it, what are we gonna do?
Kill her again.
Kill her again? These guys are... That's hilarious. You didn't kill me the
Arkham
first time.
City is gonna
You didn't do a good enough job, fella. You haven't got it in you. Are we actually going to get some Catwoman upgrades now? She is like the weakest she could possibly be right now, I think. A 30 combo? A 31 combo? Is it still loud? Why is it...
Where are my things?
They changed my settings or something. Game options. Audio options. No, they didn't change my settings. I guess I'll just turn it down a little bit more. Oh, there's echo. Did I really leave that? I see. Yeah, sorry. I get it now. That was not the problem at all. It's one of those days, okay? It's one of those days. That should be better,
I'll
right?
Slice you apart, piece by piece.
Two-Face has got him. He's at the museum, okay?
Thanks.
Much better? That's how we had it before, okay.
So, you decided to come crawling back then, Harv. Pity. Oh well, time for this kitten to teach you some manners, once and for all.
Alright, so we're... Oh, I think I remember this now, actually. This is a moment. I don't remember exactly what we do when we get there, though. But I remember this being a thing. And I don't think I played... I think I played Arkham City more recently than I remembered the whole playthrough, because I looked through my... some of my trophies for this game on the PS5 when I played it on the PS4. And I played this semi-recently, so it's either been scrubbed from my mind by a mystery government organization, or I have dementia. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get the
Thanks, Milk. Appreciate the 100 bits, dude. It's a pretty big deal for us, I think, to complete a game in a week and also stream for 2 weeks straight almost. It's definitely strange. I'm glad that it's been a good start to the year. Yeah, a little bit of CTE.
Too scared to take on me? Not surprised.
10-day streak, it ain't bad. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way, Milk. Appreciate it, dude. What mic have I got? I have the standard YouTuber mic, which is the Blue Yeti. And you know what? It's not the greatest mic in the world, but
They're still keeping us in here.
I've got it set up in a way where I feel like it's not too obvious that it's a Blue Yeti. On stream, it's a little Blue Yeti-ish, but for videos, I've got it sounding quite good lately. Because I'll be honest with you, it's not a very good stock mic. You can't just plug it in and it sound good, which is what I thought for a lot of years. I thought this just must be how it sounds. But I've got it at a pretty good place at the moment, I think. Even for stream, it's not the worst thing in the world. And nobody can stop me with a mic stand, yeah.
Catwoman's here.
A boom arm kind of goes a long way.
Fight over here.
I've been thinking of getting it, but used for 50 USD. So I'd be careful with getting a Blue Yeti used. And I'll tell you why once I beat the shit out of these people. Because this is my second Blue Yeti. And it lasted a very long time. But hang on, I'll tell you the reason in a second. I can't really multitask. Alright, so... Hey, 26 ain't bad. Thanks for stopping in, lols. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for stopping in, as always. Bit of a quieter one today, but I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so... The reason I had to get a second one was because... Over time, there seemed to be a software issue with it. So... I think about a year ago, I plugged in my Yeti and nothing would detect it. So it couldn't be detected through any app that I was trying to use it on. And I wasn't sure what was wrong with it. It turns out that some software thing went wrong with it. And whenever I would plug it in, it was actually being... Like, the name of the device had changed. Wait, what is this free Mirage thing? I'm curious. If you don't like the yap, I don't know what to tell you. Deal with it. PNG sunglasses. Anyway, I can't get my thoughts straight. What a fucking day. Yeah, so it's just like... I feel like they don't have super long longevity. I really took care of mine, and you can keep it sounding very good by making sure that it doesn't get full of dust, because especially if you don't have like a pop filter on it. I've got a pop filter that you sort of attach to the front. I don't like those big microphone condoms that you can put on the top of it. It's not my thing, but yeah, if you like most mics, if you look after it, it'll serve you a while. But despite keeping it in pretty much perfect condition, mine sort of broke down after a while, and it started not being detected when I would plug it in, and then it started sounding worse. But that was after 4 or 5 years of having it. So
Catwoman, she's here. We only want to be free. This won't take long.
are the enemies here just like not as difficult, or I guess it's if I want to be semi-competent, I have to not speak at the same time. I didn't do the blade dodge takedown, never mind. Less competent than I thought. I felt kind of cracked there. You're right, Muffalo. I don't know what's going on there. Should we get some Catwoman stuff? I'm not really going to play as Catwoman still. I might, like, once this part's done, there's no real reason for me to do it again. I think I'll just go with combat armor too. I'm not really that worried about it. I'm gonna get demolished during the halve boss fight. We'll see. I'm feeling particularly cracked today. Yeah, I'll do Harley's Revenge another day. I'm not in the best mood today.
Maybe it's true. Maybe he really did kill
I'll do it when I have some...
Bitch deserves it. You saw
when
what
I,
she did
on a
before.
different day.
It was only a matter of time before... What's Catwoman doing here?
That was pathetic. That was pathetic.
This won't take long. We'll be quick.
That dude's Bostonese accent was beautiful. Oh, I dropped it. You're kidding me. I forgot the button press for him. Get gamed on. Hey, what happened there? What? I'm not sure what that was.
Arkham City is gonna burn.
Oh, that was pathetic.
I'm gonna break everything.
We had some combos there. L Gamer moment. There was some L Gamer moments in there, I'm not gonna lie. What does Robert do in his free time? Dwell on his own incompetence. Dwell on the fact that he'll never... Jesus Christ, it was about to get dark, never mind. He'll... Dwell on the fact he'll never ever compare to Bruce. That is hilarious. That is a hilarious way to slide. Just the deadpan look into the camera is quite terrifying. Yeah, I just realized I probably shouldn't do that too much, hey? Jack Black in School of Rock Slide. That is an actual Jack Black mannerism. Am I even meant to be in here? I'm guessing I'm meant to be in here. This would have to be, like, unelectrified by now, wouldn't it? I guess not. Didn't we? Like, we've been through this. I don't have batarangs and shit. I guess oh, can I just crawl up there? Okay. I'll take it. I never unelectrified it? Well, I'm just clueless then, but what's new? What's new there? So that... Are we going back to get the briefcase that we dropped? Is that what we're doing here? Can I go this way? Jesus, Fender, dude. I hope that came through. Man, you do not have to do that. That is insane, man. I am very surprised you would do that, especially on a stream like this, where nothing much is really going on. Thank you very much. That's insane generosity. Sorry, I thought somebody knocked on my door, but it might have just been Fender with 5 gifted subs mailed to me. Jesus, dude. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Is there a way for me to, like... I feel like I've failed at getting a happy birthday out of Eyezayar. I asked, is it your birthday today? There's no point in a happy birthday if it's not your actual birthday. It won't be special anymore. Fender's in my walls. Climb down. I did do that. That was to get the Riddler trophy that I don't want. There's no other way for me to go, though. Hello? Wait, can I go somewhere up here? Can I? Oh, this is it. Sorry I'm blind. Jesus, that must be very painful to somebody who's familiar with this game. I'm loving the late night chill stream. Appreciate it, man. That is, as I keep saying, insane generosity, and I really do appreciate it.
How deep do you think it is? Deep enough to hold one big-ass shark.
Still can't believe Penguin.
I actually like this.
He also had some kind of...
Like, as we were talking about when I was playing a couple of streams ago, this coming back and sort of encountering the same area again, but slightly differently because the movement mechanics are different, is, it's cool. I like stuff like that.
Now I know you're making this.
Is this how I throw the things? It is. All right. Can you throw them at the people with the guns? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, they just tripped over. Okay, that actually kind of worked for me. He's cracked. When are you streaming solo Lethal Company? I keep seeing stuff about this Lethal Company game. And I actually keep refusing to watch gameplay because I want to experience it for myself one day. I hadn't considered doing it on stream, though. Maybe I should do that. Will I ever stream the Futurama game? I think it'd be a crime if I didn't, right, K-Gen? I've referenced it so many times. I've used songs from the soundtrack in videos. I think I would have to.
She won't dare come back here.
They don't know I'm here, right? So are we actually fighting Two-Face here?
Pretty little thing.
I'm sure I've done this, but I cannot remember doing this.
Blow that bitch apart.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's good timing, Snow.
This is our chance for glory.
2-hour video essay on the Futurama game? Hey man, who knows?
Saw what happened to the runt that used to run this place. We are the future of Arkham.
Is he talking about
We
Cobblepot
are the
when he's
future of
talking
Gotham.
shit there?
No one will dare stand up to us, because if they do,
Alright, how powerful are we
cut them in
talking?
two.
Is Two-Face, like, cracked? Is he gonna crank 90s on my corpse if I just sort of go out onto the open there?
Keep looking.
2-shot? Alright, so he's cracked.
Already.
We'll be very careful then. By doing something very dangerous. And taking out his right-hand man. He's blind? He's blind? Get gamed on? I did not mean to do that. That wasn't even his burnt side, and he still didn't fucking see me for a while.
Rip that bitch a new one.
I dare ya. Yeah, you were probably thinking of, like, if I was playing on a difficulty that wasn't normal. It probably would have killed me in 2 shots. Look at this absolute cretin. I didn't even see that guy there, actually. Don't turn around for a second. Don't turn around for a moment. Thank you very much.
God! Everyone, get your asses over here now!
I thought they saw me.
You need to stop her.
You are actually going to get gamed on right now, sir. Is that it? It only takes a certain amount of health from him. That's hilarious. I'm fucking out of here, dude. I'm out of here.
This way. She went this way.
That is so funny. He got semi-choked out.
Now. I see what you're doing. How are you going to use those things if they're not here?
I won't need them for much longer. Wait. I really fucked that up. Oh, where did, oh, he just left at the most convenient time possible. I am going to die here, though, which is a problem.
What are you waiting for? She's over here. I found Catwoman. She's running.
She's fucking flying through the air right now.
Find her. Keep looking.
I shouldn't have tried to do this as dumb as I did. But you know how we are in 1 HP. We do quite well on 1 HP. So I think we'll be fine. We just have to have a little bit of belief in ourselves, and anything's possible. Anything is possible. I might go... I'll get rid of this guy and then just attack Harvey, I reckon.
Here. I told you she'd come. Get her!
Wait, do you know where I am currently? No. Psychopathic behavior ensues. So this Catwoman stuff wasn't in the original release of the game, right? This was all DLC? Or was it not? Kind of a big DLC. Like, I'm always most impressed by all the additional animations and stuff. It's not a lazy addition. Like, most of the DLC characters may not have a story element to them, but, you know, they're just like a part of challenge maps and stuff. But all the unique combat animations and reversal and stuff is pretty impressive. Like, they could just get away with making, you know, Robert the same animations as Batman for the most part. But I don't think they do that, apparently, from what I've heard anyway. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Muffalo. Right. If I die, I die. I'm going to kill this man. Actually, no, I don't really want to die. Come to think of it. That was just excellent work. Alright, I'm going to take out this bozo. Hopefully without any mishaps. Can you continue walking, please? Epic. He's doing what I want. He turned around very unexpectedly. You actual buffoon, why would you do that? What was the reasoning for your movement there? Holy hell.
And the judgment is...
What an actual fucking buffoon. Alright. We'll do this a little bit less dumbly this time. They'll just keep respawning? Oh, really? Okay, well.
I'm looking forward to it, sir.
Wait, will they actually? I don't... Is that true?
Word is Joker's dead.
I guess all we have to do is 2 stealth attacks, you're right.
That used to run this place.
He just turns around when I least expect it, and it makes me quite sad.
No one will dare stand.
This is the worst possible time to do this. And I'm going to do it anyway.
Cut them in two.
Go. Knock out faster.
Stop her!
How did you hear that? Oh, just kill me. Just kill me. I could not be fucked even trying to salvage that.
We got her.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just killing Two-Face then.
Time to die.
Shut up, fuckface. Literally half your face doesn't even work, son. Oh, a ledge takedown is a good idea. Thank God I have you guys by my side. How the hell do I even manage to get on the ledge in the first place, though, right? I like that.
And when she does,
That's not half a bad idea.
Blow that bitch apart!
I'm looking forward to it, sir.
Good! This is our chance for glory.
Alright, I'm going on that ledge, so
dead.
look away for
We
a second.
all saw what happened to the runt that used to run this place. We are the future
Turn
of
around.
Arkham. We are the future of Gotham!
Thank you.
No one will dare stand up to us.
Alright. As long as nobody sees me from here, we're good.
Keep looking. She could be here already.
Clash Royale love? Harvey, do you hear that? You absolute fool. Bald on one side. It's a great ledge takedown, Jesus. That had some swag to it that I wasn't expecting.
I lost her.
We gotta
Alright.
find her.
So really we only need like 2 more takedowns on him
Oh,
and
you think you can hide up there?
we'll be good.
Think again.
I might just go for a Hail Mary right now.
What now?
You are so annoying. Do you understand that?
Huh?
Can you go up?
This way. She went
So
this
is
way.
he hearing me just because with Catwoman you can't stealthily jump behind somebody? Like what is that?
God, I lost her.
Find her now.
Sucks so many YouTubers are quitting. At least we have Eyezayar. Yeah, and his top tier Arkham gameplay. Alright, Hail Mary. So he doesn't hear. So why would he turn around? Fuck. Oh, jump. Oh my god. Oh, ledge takedown moment?
What?
This is just, yeah. That was epic. Just kill me. I could not even be bothered. I will just absolutely demolish you for a moment then. Can't even jump on you.
Over here. I got her.
Why did that not work? I whipped when I landed. I don't believe you. I think this game has a vendetta against me. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Milk. Appreciate it. Witherian Collective. Thank you, dude. Sorry for the mispronunciation. I'm struggling here.
And when she does, I want you guys to blow that bitch apart.
All right. Imagine you didn't see me when I did this.
What the?
Yeah, you suck.
Waiting for?
I was just like betting on him not seeing me there, and I lost the bet. And that's why you should never gamble. Alright,
I lost her.
this is an educational stream. Don't gamble. Two-Face will shoot you with a grenade launcher.
Oh, you think you can hide up there? Think again.
Oh, he's moving. Like, do I want to do this? Catwoman absolutely sucks in stealth, and I suck at the video game. It's not a good combination. Just kill me. Just kill me. I literally couldn't be bothered. You got an extra grenade launcher for me there, fella? Just take me the fuck out. It took you long enough.
Heads or tails?
Fuck you. Alright. Do I partake in substances? I'm sure that's a joke question, but also no. Unless I break my arm, then I will accept the morphine. But aside from that, nah.
And when she does, I want you guys to blow that bitch apart.
I have enough problems
I'm
without
looking forward
substances,
to it,
okay?
sir.
Good.
I don't need any
This is
more
our
on my
chance
plate.
for glory. Word is Joker's dead.
I read that as
We
just
all
hump him
saw
for a
what
second,
happened
Demi,
to
and I
the
was very
runt that
confused.
used to run this place. We are the future of Arkham. We
Alright, I'm going
are the
right there.
future of Gotham.
No one will dare stand up to us.
This is a free one. We'll get this free one.
Cut them in.
What I'm then going to do is, as soon as he drops, I'm going to jump him. I'm gonna...
What are you waiting for?
He's got a gunman right
Help
there.
me!
Imagine. Don't kill me for a second. I'm just gonna jump the shit out of him. Shit, there's so many! Oh, I've backed myself into a corner. That's excellent. I'm gonna throw some of these here. Hey, are you kicking them out of the way?
This way! She went this way!
I didn't know we were playing fucking Rainbow Six Siege. He just
And the judgment
disarmed
is
my trap.
Death.
I will actually lose my mind if there's... That was so unexpected. There was a vent among us?
She won't dare come back here. Oh, she'll dare. She'll come straight back here for
Look
her
at
pretty little
that
things, and when
ledge,
she does,
please.
I want you guys to blow that
Holy
bitch
hell.
apart.
An actual Selena Kyle
Sir.
moment.
Good. This is our chance for glory.
Ooh,
Word
that is a good idea.
Joker's dead, and we all saw what happened.
Alright,
What are
watch
you waiting
this.
for?
This is a moment.
Help me!
Over here! I got him!
Oh, there's so many people everywhere! Where did you come from?
I lost her! We gotta find
And you'll
people.
never find me. I don't even have explosive gel, I forgot. Alright. You know, a smarter move would probably be to stealth him off that ledge and then immediately run for the vent. And then just sort of like plot my revenge from there, you know? But hang on, we might have something here. I thought there would be a way up. I guess I thought wrong. Jesus Christ. Fucking labyrinth. Alright, where's he gone? You actual fucking animal. Oh, hang on a second. Isn't there... I guess I could jump up there if he comes this way. That would be kind of cool. Why are you all flocking over here? Actually go home. Continue. Move. There's five of you in this one sector. Literally move. Oh, I actually hate you with so much burning passion. If you turn around. Yes, good. Now fucking Two-Face turns around. Of course, right on cue. I'm actually going to burn the other side of his face.
Find her. Don't let her get to us.
Alright, here we go. This is actually my opportunity for greatness. Cool. Get gamed on. His friends are coming to hurt my feelings. I was gonna try and just... Holy hell, he is not finished.
Over here! I found Catwoman! She's running!
I was just gonna try and beat him up there, but it wasn't gonna work, let's be honest with
I know
ourselves.
what you're doing. It ain't gonna work.
We can get rid of at least one of these guys at least. Over here. With minimal problems, hopefully. Unless there's somebody that just pops out of the fucking wall.
Get her.
He just saw me, didn't he? He's right behind me, isn't he?
God! Everyone, get your asses over here!
Alright, wait, did you just leave him? He's actually dead. He's actually deceased. He's no longer alive. Never mind. There's 7 fucking people on one walkway.
She's dead.
They're shooting down my gargoyles. I actually really need those. He's going back to the railing. He's a fool. He's actually unintelligent. He's gonna go over to this one, isn't he? I didn't have time for it. You actually smell
Find
bad.
that bitch. Don't let her get away again.
Well, let's just hope he comes back to this one, I guess. Oh, he is. He has neurological deficiencies. He actually went to the same location.
No!
Yes.
Sorry, Harv.
My
This
eyes
really
are up
isn't your
here.
night, is it? Now tell me where you've hidden the rest of my
I guess
stuff,
his
or I'll
guys
even
just
out the other side
disappear
of your
because it
face.
was that humiliating.
I only took half. The rest I gave away. I win, bitch!
Enough with the twos already.
Nice. Feels good.
It just keeps getting you into trouble.
I thought we were going to desecrate him a little bit more than that, but anyway. First try. That was very painful. I'm not going to lie to you. That one hurt. That took a few years off my life. Oh, never mind. That was like the Lazarus pit, seeing Bruce.
Just couldn't keep away, huh? Can't say I blame you.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Good luck with that. Some enterprising individuals decided to help themselves to my things. I intend to get it all back.
Is she talking about the briefcases? She is talking about what the contents were of the briefcases, right? Limpy, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Is that because I actually managed to do something? That was very painful, but really cool. Honestly, if I had have, like, stopped playing like an idiot and actually thought about that for 2 seconds, it might have gone a bit quicker, but that was pretty cool. Fun in hindsight, painful in execution. But what execution isn't, you know? Kick the cat off the ledge? I'm tempted. I'm tempted. When she stole that fucking pacemaker off Alfred, I just didn't know if I'd ever be able to forgive her. Can I do big head mode now? Can I actually? And it is reversal. This isn't a permanent affliction.
I'm sick of standing.
All right.
I'm gonna crack open the crate.
It's just me and you again, cryptographic sequencer. It's me and you. I must be doing something wrong. I'm guessing that was it. The procedure has been completed. I wasn't sure if I was doing it right. His head. Oh my, he's a humongous boy. This is not just a big head cheat. This is a huge fucking hands cheat too. We are going to absolutely demolish people. That's pretty great. That's better than I was expecting, honestly. Has he got some big feet on him as well? Everybody has big heads. This is what gaming's all about. This is what gaming's all about. This is a Funko Pop event. Even their skulls are bulbous. This is great. You know what? Times were simpler when big head modes were like the main cheat or the main mod of something. And I think it's time to go back. This actually brought about some happiness to my rough day. I'm very glad to have seen this. Thank you very much, Big Head Mode. You cured my ailments. You revitalized me. Now I'm even good at stealth. This is crazy.
I guess Croc really did tear him apart.
Big Head Mode made me good at stealth. This is epic. He couldn't even detect my bulbous skull. That was crazy. That's good stuff. Alright. I hope that this is an irreversible condition, because it's good. I like it. It's in every game except Asylum. Damn, Asylum Big Head Mode would go Craigie mode. Somehow this makes the long ears on the cow look normalish. I think that's also... You might be right about that. He looks like a fucking Roblox character, man. Riddler trophy, since I am collecting all of those. I'm not doing that. Also, you know what? I had a sad realization just recently. You know the Officer Balls joke? Where Batman goes, Officer Balls. That moment. I thought that was our joke. Like, I thought Officer Balls was just our joke. And I came to realize that people have been making the Officer Balls joke for a really, really long time. So that was pretty sad. I wasn't happy about that one. I thought that was our thing. But there's videos from like, I don't know, like from years ago that have Officer Balls, the exact moment. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. So I have to live with that now, unfortunately. But, you know, I guess I can deal with it. I guess. Batman should get that tumor looked at. Yeah, it might be a bit far gone. It's spread to his hands and his feet, but, you know, he doesn't look half bad with it, so. And what, does this just disable when you come back to the game or something? I'm gonna go through a door so this saves, and then I think we'll call it there. I've had my fill for the day. I think we will attack this tomorrow, and I want to do the Bane side missions tomorrow. I really want to do the Bane side missions. Does doing this big head thing stop me from getting, like, achievements? Does it count as, like, an actual cheat? Surely not, right? I've gone incompetent mode again. Cop that. Wait, I need to do this. No, I need to do that before I leave stream, actually. I need to, do that X and circle thing that it's been telling me to do the entire game. And now I don't have enough enemies to do it. Oh, I had enough there. I'm gonna have to find another group of enemies. I have to do it. Yeah, it bounced off his bulbous skull. I'm not happy. Here we go, here we go. Does he have a gun? He does have a gun. This isn't enough, dudes. Where is a band of criminals when you need some?
Back to Blackgate? I thought they turned that rat-infested hellhole into a shopping mall.
This should be enough, right?
Batman! It's Batman!
So what combo do I need for this? I'll need like a... Here we go. Wrong fucking button press, man.
Time to retire, Bat.
There we go. That was so scary. Alright, I feel good about that. I'd like to do it one more time, though. Just to... I forgot how to do it. I need PlayStation button commands. There has to be a mod for that, right? Because I can't fucking remember what it is. I think it's X and circle. Okay, I think I need to do it one more time to be satisfied. And then, we'll call it, but... Come on. I need like 3 or 4 criminals. Is this what I'm looking for?
If I get out of here, I'm heading
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for.
The Bat's here.
The bat has arrived. I don't know. I think that was it, right? I just did it in the air that time. Is that it? Alright, cool. I got it. Nice. So it's after 5. He's doing it slightly differently now, though. That's it. X and circle. That's what I'm doing. Okay, that's it. Alright. We got it. I did 2 different moves. I don't fucking know. It's something. Electrocution. Would you like to not be alive anymore? Wait, what? Why does that look like that? Oh, there we go. Alright. Any other big head-esque things in this game that are easy to do like that? You were wrong before? I'm correct. Is there a small head mode? I'm pretty genius. I get these button presses first try every time. Does Big Head work for Robert as well? He's already got a pretty big head with nothing in it. Alright, I think we'll call it there. I'm gonna assume that it's saved. Can I walk through a door over here? There's a door over here, right? Oh, this is blown to hell now, I forgot.
It's Batman!
Alright, I'm sure it's saved. There's criminals everywhere. Clearly I didn't do shit this entire game.
Batman! It's Batman!
That'll do. Alright. He is going to punch my lights out when the game gets unpaused. Fortunately for me, the game will not be unpaused. Alright. Thank you as always, everybody. I was recording. That is good. We were recording. Can I read you a bedtime story? We had like 40 minutes of a bedtime story. Maybe even a little bit more than that. So, you want to rewind the VOD? There you go. Alright. Yes, I did yap more than the game, but what's new? Alright, everybody. Thank you very much, as always. This was a little bit of a quieter one. Tomorrow will be a lot easier. And today was still good, nonetheless. Thanks for making it fun. You can't see the chat screen. There we go. Alright. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Jurassic, for the bits, and Josh for the resub, and Spidey for the 500 bits, and Uncooked Bread for the 100 bits, and another 100 bits, and Fender for the mammoth amount of subs, and everything in between. Dom Rocks, thank you for the Prime, dude. Fender, thank you for the 500 bits. That's ridiculous. Milk, thank you for the 100 bits. And Limpy, thank you for the 100 bits. Jesus. All right. Appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to read more Dark Tower tonight. Definitely do that. Have you finished the series, Dom Rocks? If you haven't, then that last book is a trip, man. It's pretty strange. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. I will most likely see you tomorrow. Again, I'm not going on a daily basis. That's just kind of how things are shaking out. So we'll see what happens. I'm like 4 books in. Oh, dude, that last book is very strange. It'd be interesting to see what somebody else thinks about it. But yeah, very odd. All right. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.